Hi, Rob from Transform Personal Training here, and welcome to the first of 7 videos relating to this ebook, 14 Ways to Lose Fat Easily. And what I'm going to cover in here is the first 2 points in the book, which relate to knowing your numbers and understanding the figures behind weight loss and drinking water. So to crack on with the first one, understanding your numbers is really important when it comes to weight loss. Obviously the amount of food you consume and the exercise you do affect how much weight you'll lose. But understanding how much exercise and what foods to eat is a very important part of making success of it. So let's start with the basics, which is understanding what your basic metabolic rate is, which is the number of calories you consume or need to consume to stay the same weight. So that actually changes depending on how much you weigh. So for a woman, generally it is less than a guy. If we take an average weight of 70 kilos, that is 1,400 calories a day that a lady would need to consume to stay the same weight. So to lose 1 pound a week, you need to create a 500 calorie deficit per day. So that would be after exercise and food. You want to, taking off the exercise, you want to get to around 900 calories per day, which is quite difficult. So you would want to eat 1,200 calories and then have around 300 calories worth of exercise. And that can take, depending on the intensity, anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour to consume, to achieve. In the book, there's some very useful details about which exercise you can do to burn more calories. I won't go into each individual one, but that's worth having a look and understanding. And the second point is understanding that you need to do weights to burn calories. Burn as many calories when you're actually exercising, but it will continue to burn calories after the session, and that's an important reason for building muscle. And if you build muscle, it weighs less or more than fat, but it's denser. So for example, a kilo of muscle is about the size of a strawberry, a kilo of fat is about the size of a slab of butter. Second point is drinking water. Everyone kind of knows about drinking water. The benefits are a lot. We are about 80% water anyway. It affects concentration. If you don't drink enough water, you can get headaches. How do you tell if you're dehydrated? Well, quite simply, the colour of your pee. That will tell you if it's dark. The darker it is, generally the more dehydrated you are. To stay hydrated, a minimum amount of water to drink per day is 2 litres, potentially 3, but also it needs to increase depending on the amount of exercise you've done, if you're consuming tea or coffee, which acts as a dehydrator. And there are quite a few other points that come into how hydrated you are. So do try and drink regularly through the day, keep a track of it, and that will help you feel better, have better concentration, and look after yourself. That's Rob Callow from Transform Personal Training.